Hello. In this video, we will be graphing complex numbers. Complex numbers are made out of two parts. They are made up of the real part, which is just a number by itself, and the imaginary part, which includes an I. So as soon as you see the I, that is the imaginary part. I will be graphing this, and everything's going to be color-coded. Now, before, you learned that the horizontal axis was the x-axis, and the vertical axis was the y-axis. We will be using a similar technique to graph complex numbers. Now, instead of the x, you will be using the real, and instead of the y, you will be using the imaginary part. Let's start with the green one. So the number by itself is the real. That means I move 1. I'll be moving 1 over. And then the imaginary part is a -2. So I will be moving down 2, which leaves me that as a coordinate for my point. Next point, we have 3 plus 5i. So 3 is the real. I will be moving 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I have to take care of the imaginary part, which is a +5. I will be moving 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the second point. Third point is we have a -2. That's the real part. So I will be moving 1, 2 in the negative direction. And I have a -4 imaginary. I will be moving down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the coordinate for the third point. We have the fourth one. I don't see any real part, therefore I will not be moving left or right. I do see an imaginary part, and we have a 1 in front because there's no number, therefore I will only be moving 1 up. And here is the fourth one. The fifth one has a real part, so I will be moving 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the coordinate of the point because there is no imaginary part. Therefore, we do not have to move up. Now, the last one, you have to be very careful because the real part is given to you as a second term. So it would be a good idea to rearrange it. Let's put the real part first. It's a +4, and then followed by the imaginary part, -2i. Now we are ready to graph it. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the imaginary part is at -2. Therefore, I will go down to 1, 2. And this is the coordinate for the last one. Whenever you're rearranging problems like this, you have to make sure that whatever sign is assigned to the imaginary stays with the imaginary, and whatever sign was assigned to the real stays with the real. In this case, I didn't write the plus, but that 4 is a positive.